Follow these simple installation tips to take full advantage of Raptor's unique characteristics. Begin by selecting the widest roll suitable for the job. 5-foot Raptor is easier to install than 4-foot Raptor, and 10-foot Raptor is the fastest and most effective roofing underlayment ever made. It's almost like cheating. When cutting Raptor, use our special Raptor knife to prevent damage to other underlayment or roofing. Before you begin to fasten Raptor to the decking, be certain that it is straight and lies flat and tight against the deck.
You can't just push on the bottom, you got to push on the top also.
Synthetic underlayments will not stretch or tear like standard felt, so if you start to lay Raptor incorrectly, you'll create a buckle when you pull the Raptor back online. Use just enough fasteners to hold Raptor in place. We recommend regular roofing nails or large head cap nails. Every fastener is a potential leak, so don't get carried away. Place most of your fasteners in the seams where they will pass through 2 layers of membrane. Use the same number of fasteners for 4, 5, or 10-foot Raptor. You'll use 2/3 fewer fasteners with 10-foot. For very steep slopes, high wind situations, or extended exposure time, place large head cap nails every 12 inches in the seams and every 24 inches along 2 rows in the field. Nailing spots are clearly marked on Raptor. Place fasteners in the X's or the O's, but not in both. Tape the vertical seams. There are only a few vertical seams on every roof, and the best way to keep wind-driven rain out is to use a quality flashing tape to seal the seams. Minimize the number of horizontal seams by using 5 or 10-foot Raptor. A 20-foot roof would have only 1 seam with 10-foot Raptor. This will reduce the likelihood of water infiltration and wind uplift. You can leave Raptor exposed for up to 6 months using regular roofing nails or cap nails. There are 4 ways to install Raptor along the eave depending on code requirements and your desire to provide superior eave flashing. If you're not going to use flashing tapes or an ice and water barrier, the minimum requirement would be to lap the Raptor over the metal gutter apron at the eave. Because we've lapped the felt over the drip cap at the bottom, the water coming down is falling on top of the drip cap and missing the wood. If we had this felt lapped under the drip cap, the water would be pouring down the fascia and in time would destroy the wood. Details matter. The difference between lapping the felt over the drip cap and then letting the water fall harmlessly instead of rolling down the wood is huge. You might want to lap the Raptor onto the fascia. Cover the Raptor with gutter apron and tape the top of the gutter apron to the Raptor with a quality flashing tape. When using an ice dam membrane along the eave, first lap a roll of 6-inch or 9-inch flashing tape over the rake edge and down onto the fascia board. Put the drip cap over the flashing tape and then install the ice dam barrier over the drip cap. Begin the installation of Raptor by lapping the Raptor at least 4 inches over the ice dam barrier. To create an effective ice dam barrier using Raptor and flashing tape, start the Raptor 4-inch up the roof from the eave edge. Stick a 9-inch roll of flashing tape over the bottom of the Raptor onto the 4 inches of exposed decking and fold the flashing tape down onto the fascia, covering any gaps. Place drip cap over the flashing tape and then seal the top of the drip cap with a 3-inch strip of flashing tape. Along the rake edge, let the Raptor fold down 1 inch or 2 onto the fascia. This will help protect the Raptor from wind uplift and also keep wind-blown rain and insects from infiltrating the framing cracks along the rake. Cover the Raptor along the rake with metal drip edge. On the sides, we want the drip cap to overlap the underlayment. This fills the gap between the side wall and the sheathing, keeps wind-blown rain and snow out, keeps insects out. Staples may be used only if the Raptor will be covered by shingles the same day. Do not overstaple. Put most of the staples in one of the seams and use only enough staples in the field to hold the Raptor in place. Some types of staples may allow water infiltration during extended rains. Staples really should only be used if you're going to roof the same day or if you know there's not going to be any rain for a couple of days. One place staples can be very useful is to hold large sheets of Raptor in place until you can get the regular nails or cap nails installed. Underlayment is not roofing and should never be thought of as 100% leak barrier. Water will not pass through intact Raptor, but staples, cuts, overdriven nails, seams, and perimeter and projection flashings are all potential leaks. Look, if you're gonna felt a house before a rainstorm and you want to protect it on a tear-off, you need a tarp. This is not roofing, but it will repel water, it will keep the trades dry. We do not warrant installed Raptor to be leak-proof any more than a commercial roofing manufacturer would warrant face-nailed and unflashed TPO or EPDM membrane to be leak-proof. If you are concerned about water infiltration, extra steps can be taken. Use flashing tape to seal any cuts, seams, projections, roof anchors, roof wall interfaces. In other words, use flashing tapes and Raptor to provide an effective temporary leak barrier.
You're not getting much better than that. I mean, this is a strong combination here.
Yeah. Man. Pay special attention to the ridge. This is the most common area for water infiltration. Do not stop the Raptor short of the ridge to allow a slot for ridge vent. Always lap Raptor at least 12 inches over the ridge. We recommend centering a 5 or 10-foot roll of Raptor at the ridge and letting it drop down each side. You can always cut the slots for the ridge vent when the roof is installed. Raptor was designed for roofers, and we believe it is the safest and most slip-resistant underlayment ever made. Raptor has incredible traction in both wet and dry conditions. The first rule of fall prevention is don't slip. But Raptor does not take the place of a properly designed and conscientiously implemented fall prevention system. Slide guards should be used on every roof. Every worker should use full body harnesses, properly use body belts or guardrails on every job. When combined with a thoughtful fall prevention plan, Raptor will help to ensure that every roofer will come home to their family every night.